Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Now, here's SGA. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Shot clock at 2. For 3, Holmgren. Rebounded by Castle. And it's the Spurs ball. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Wembenyama, a screen on Williams. There's the drive.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Here's the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And the basket by Castle.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I brought up Jalen Williams, and coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's SGA. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. From past the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Here's Castle. Takes it off the glass. Castle's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
SGA passes to Holmgren. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Back to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got his second bucket. 1:52 left in the first. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Thunder also changing it up. Wiggins is checked in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Dort. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 5, the Spurs.
And they have really been focused on picking up their defensive effort, playing passing lanes, pressuring ball handlers, and trying to contest every shot.
Harper against Mitchell. Here's Cornette, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Williams. The rebound by the Spurs. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Now, here's Harper. Shot by Champagny, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Williams.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Good on the three-point shot. SGA's got 5.
SGA stepping out on the floor. That will create some driving lanes going forward.
Harper the pass to Johnson. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Wallace. This one for 3. That one no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second week. Williams, a screen on Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Sohan with the screen. Fox passes to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornette. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Johnson with a screen on Dort. Fox finds Johnson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Got that one up quick. Holmgren's got 6.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Harper the pass to Sohan. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that one drops. 8 points for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Holmgren outside. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Dort passes to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Buries the long-range jumper. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Harper. The Thunder pull it in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Holmgren. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Harper the pass to Fox. And that one drops for him. Fox has got 10 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembenyama. A different look now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Then for the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Wembenyama, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Cason Wallace.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
.50 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, SGA. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Wembenyama, a screen on George. Johnson attacking, and he converts the layup.
Big body is what they call him. But, man, does Johnson have a quick first step.
Thunder trailing by 4. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. 5 to shoot. Over Castle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembenyama.
Now into the lineup for San Antonio.
For 3, Holmgren hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 10 points in the quarter.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Taking a look here at the Thunder, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on it.
All right, now let's talk about our game, San Antonio in a competitive contest.
Sometimes it takes.
Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And a wide open look for SGA. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Wembenyama, a screen on Dort. Victor Wembenyama.
Watch out. Wembenyama hammering that one home.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Here's Hartenstein, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And here we can check out the score for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA against Fox. To the inside. And Wembenyama throws it down.
There's no stopping that. Wembenyama with a forceful finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Fox, no good.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Williams kicks to SGA. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Back to SGA. A fader. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Wembenyama, a screen on SGA. And Fox gets it to go.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. SGA finds Holmgren. The layup missed. Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Tries to keep it alive.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Williams. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots over Holmgren. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 10 points for Victor Wembenyama.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daignault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allen. Now, here's Harper. Hasn't made one yet. Lock at 6. SGA with the ball. That's Johnson picking him up.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Harper the pass to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Johnson's got 6.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Harper the pass to Sohan. Good on the shot. He has 6.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat him.
SGA feeling it out a bit. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Now Harper, still scoreless. And Harper steams it in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Jeremy Sohan, De'Aaron Fox out there with Johnson. Then it's Luke Cornett, and it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort passes to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the mid-range shot has been there for them over and over. They continue to capitalize on it. Let's see if they keep going back to it.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Williams passes to Wiggins. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Vassell. Williams' shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Castle against Dort. Here's Wembenyama. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you once again, Allie.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
SGA against Fox.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside Wiggins. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. Drives to the hoop. Toward outside. 6 to shoot. SGA against Fox. Wembenyama rips down the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Barnes outside. Now Fox. Barnes screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox. A miss that time. That would have put him up. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Book it.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Here is Wembenyama. No good.
Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
Now Holmgren. Now Williams. Now Dort. Unloads. And he misses the J.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Good!
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
SGA against Fox. Williams outside. Missed on the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Williams outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
Batted away by Wembenyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wembenyama. It drops.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Here's Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it!
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Wembenyama. And it's off. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembenyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
SGA into the lane. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, and I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Wembenyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, flexing Wembenyama!
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
Well, that's just too easy for Shea. If he gets that close to the rim, there's no chance.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Wembenyama. Hartenstein with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. Williams fires. Not that time. It won't go. Fox against Holmgren.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Outside Holmgren. Now Williams. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein with a screen on Vassell. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
That is a big bucket by Hartenstein. He is locked in offensively.
Wembenyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, too easy for Wembenyama.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Jordan. Now SGA connects on the chase.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Wembenyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Fox.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Wembenyama against Gilgeous-Alexander. The trigger. Jumper is off. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.